Welcome to Singh Tries. We plant, we panic, we forget all about spacing. Today we're talking about onions, the only crop that fights back emotionally. Last time we planted 3 boxes of onions in a bed we made under the deck. They're growing in some spots, but definitely not a success story yet. I also planted some throughout all the garden boxes, and those are coming up quite nicely actually. This is a set of infinity onions, and they're coming along really well. It's quite strong, actually. I'm very impressed. The garlic that I planted last fall has not come up. It could still come up, but because of it, I planted some of the other garlic that I have that's sprouting. You want to make sure that the bottom is not exposed and the paper is still on. It's best chance of germinating. Onions and garlic will help deter pests in your other plants. So I've put onions and garlic throughout all of the raised beds, and those are actually doing quite well. Here's some in the radishes, and look at how well they're growing. This week I've also moved the compost, raked all the leaves up, and there's tons of ladybugs still around, so we want to keep them. Moved everything out of the original compost bin and now into the open part. It'll be much easier to turn this way. The chives are thriving, so we're officially gardeners now. It's a good time to make something with it. Chives are part of the onion family, so it makes sense in this episode. Today I'm feeling egg salad for brunch. Boil some eggs, separate the yolks and the whites. Then you're going to cream them up with a little bit of sugar and some salt. Yes, actually add sugar. It makes all the difference. Just a little bit will do. So then you're going to mash that up, cream it up until it's really nice and smooth. Once you've got a really good consistency, then you can add your veg in. And in this case, it would be my celery and those chives that we picked earlier. And then you just add it back in to your chopped egg whites, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Now, I was gonna add lettuce to this, but it turns out, like I said in a previous episode, I can't grow lettuce. So here's what the garden looks like right now. There's supposed to be lettuce there, none there. However, seed snails is showing. So is that a success? I don't know. Seed snail number 2, definitely not a success. I tried to transplant those. Everything fell apart. Apparently, I didn't take any footage of that, but there was nothing left of this snail. This is what the finished product looked like. Some watermelon with some tahini. Very delicious. And we enjoyed it out on the porch swing this time because I had put all the transplants outside to harden off, so we couldn't eat on the deck. But they're doing quite well. This is the 3rd day out, and they're handling it well, give or take a few. So take a look at that sky. It's pretty cloudy. We've got a crow that's decided to make a nest in one of the other trees. So I guess we don't have to worry about the other birds coming in and taking away our fruits and veg, because the crows will scare them away. Been working on a few garden projects. One of the things I needed to do this week was I had to put linseed oil on all of the raised beds. I didn't get to it last spring, but what a difference it makes, eh? Looks so much better, and it'll make the wood last longer. Spinach is coming up too, which is very exciting. I thought I failed on that one. And even the very first pea is coming up, and the first dandelion. So honestly, can't complain. Pretty amazing. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.